everybody and welcome to another day of the 1 week 1 palette challenge with the Nudes Palette by Maybelline. So I decided to quickly just film another day today, and yes, here I am filming a new day and a new makeup look. Today I'm again filming a little bit more of a neutral eyeshadow look, basically because I have a show today from my opera project where you can only wear the makeup which is actually ordered, or kind of, yes, they tell you which kind of makeup you have to wear and then you have to wear it, and you cannot just make whatever you want to, especially this year. So yes, so today I am doing my makeup and filming it, and yes, so you will see whatever I do for a opera makeup. And I'm going to start with a eyeshadow primer because we're sweating quite a lot and I really want my eyeshadow to stay in place all night long. And it's now 12 o'clock and I have to wear this makeup from now like 12 hours, so I really want my makeup to stay where it is. So I'm going to start with a eyeshadow primer, and again I'm using the Decay primer potion, and this is the nude matte called Eden. So this is the eyeshadow primer I'm using. Today it's very nice and a light kind of eyeshadow primer, like you can see. So it's not shimmery or anything, it's a matte eyeshadow primer, but it's quite bright, the color itself. So that's quite nice for the look I'm going for. Alright, so this is the eyeshadow primer, how it looks now. To set this, I'm again using a nice fluffy brush. This is the Sorbet 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush, and I'm going to start with this color here. This one here, the light, like nude matte color. And with the fluffy brush, I'm just going to apply that all over the eyelid, and to set the eyeshadow primer and to have a nice bright and very light neutral base. And this is the main color you will see on the eyelid basically all the time. The look itself is quite actually like the one I did with the green eyeliner, if that is uploaded yet. If not, just keep on waiting and it will come very soon. Maybe you're going to want to subscribe for that. Just quite generously going to apply that here. Blend that into the crease and up to the brow. My brows are pretty simple today, not too dark. That's basically part of the whole makeup program we got, how to do our makeup. And I'm also going to blend it on the lower lid under the lower lash line. I'm using the same bigger fluffy brush. Of course you can always opt for another like smaller one or a flat eyeshadow brush, like for example the Sorbet 234, if you don't want it to be too much. But I would just want all the eye area being pretty bright and nice. Okay, so this is done now. Okay, for the next color I am using the Laura Mercier brush, which is called Eye Crease. And I'm going to use this color here, which is quite used in a head the palette, like you can see. It's this one. This is also a matte color, so all the colors I'm using today are matte. Basically because that is what we have to wear. So this is a very nice like all matte eyeshadow look today. And that like medium colored matte taupey, I would say, taupe eyeshadow I'm going to put in the crease and in the outer corners. Just like that, and now I'm going to blend it with a fluffy brush. I'm going to take the teeny tiniest bit of that eyeshadow, just like one dab on one side, then I'm going to loose the fallout, and then I'm going to blend it so that the intensity of the eyeshadow stays but that I can blend it very nicely on the top, because I want to be I want it to be very nice and softly blended, and also towards the inner corner, because I applied that I should like a third of the outer half, like a third of the eye in the outer corner, but I want to blend it to the brow and towards the middle of the eye, so that it's very soft and nicely blended. You can always go back in with the lightest color we used at first, this one. If you realize that it's maybe a little bit too harsh or too dark, then you can always go back into that color and to just brighten it up and to have a nicer like transition from one color to the other. This is what I'm going to do now here on the top, because it's a little bit too dark there. So I'm just going in with the fluffy brush into the color we used as a base color, and just blend just the top line of the darker eyeshadow a little bit, not too much, because then it will be blended far too far up. Just over the top of the line. Okay, so that's it for this color. Hope that you can see it. And now I'm going to go in with the 234 brush, which is a Luxe Smoky shader brush by Soeva. This is kind of a flat eyeshadow brush, which is super dirty. I'm sorry about that, but that's not too bad because we're going to work with a darker eyeshadow. You can now either use this one in the top corner here, next to the medium dark color we used before, or use this one. I'm going to go for this one because it's a little bit warmer, and I don't want it to be too greyish cool, because it should be natural, so I'm going to go for the little bit warmer color. And I'm just going to tap in the top of the brush just a little bit. I hope that you can see it, kind of just the top. Not too much, because we just want to add this to the crease, to darken up the crease and to give the eye a lot more definition, because you have to think, if this is stage makeup, the people are far away, even if in our staging the people are pretty close to everything that happens, because it's basically the same level as the stages, so we don't have a higher stage or anything. Well, yes we do, but not the main stage. The main stage is the same level as the people, so the people are basically sitting on the stage, if that helps you to imagine. And as you can see, I'm just going to tap at the top and then draw a line into the crease, just a little bit, not too dark. I think I'm going to tap a little bit in there, like that, and now you have like a crease line. Now I'm going to go back in with the fluffy brush, which is the 227 again, and without adding any color, I'm going over that line I've just drawn. You don't want to create a V shape or anything, it's just very round, and just follow the shape of your eye. Alright, so if you now see that it's not easily blended, then you can go back in with the two light colors we used before. So I'm going to go back in to that medium color here, just a teeny tiny bit, not too much because you don't want it to be too dark. Okay, towards the inner corners I'm going to use the brighter color, this one, which was my base color, just because I don't want it to be too dark towards the inner corners. I want that to be very bright and nicely like natural. So I'm going to use the lighter one to blend from the inner corner towards the outer corner, just because I think the other way around I would maybe transfer a little bit of the darker eyeshadow towards the inner corner, and I don't want that to happen, so just a little bit there, like this. Like you can see, it's really nicely defined, but it's not too much. On camera I always have the feeling that it's looking even less than it actually is. And that's basically everything. If you now want to add some shimmery colors, you can always go in with a very nice like bronzy or golden shimmer over the lighter part of the lid, so in the corners, to make it pop a little bit more, but I'm going to stop here because I have to. Now I'm going to use a eyeliner brush. I think I'm going to go for the MAC 212, which is kind of a flat, nice eyeshadow or eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use this color here again, just the one which I used for my crease, and again I'm only going to tap in the top of the brush. I'm going to put that underneath my lower lashes, just a very thin line. Be careful if you want to recreate just the same look, because I just want it to be a definition line and nothing too dark, because that would just take away all the natural feel it should have. So just a teeny tiny line, I hope that you can see it, just for a little bit more definition. Like you can see, it's hardly any difference, I think. Also, I have the biggest bags, I don't know why. Look at that. So this is basically the eyeshadow look done. You can always add more colors to this because it's like the very base of every makeup look, kind of. But it's natural but defined, and I really like how this looks. Okay, for eyeliner today, we are told to use a dark like brown or any brown eyeliner we like. I'm always going for the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen. You probably have seen me using this pretty often now. I really like this. This is in the color, if you can see it, Black Cocoa. If you're not slightly used to use this, be very careful if you get this new, because it's so soft. You very easily draw a very thick line without even wanting to do that, so be careful if you use this first time and if you're not used to such soft eyeliners. But I really like it because it's pretty dark, but it's not black dark, it's like a really dark brown color, which is nothing special if you get a really dark brown eye pencil. So I'm going to draw a very thin eyeliner. Nothing too thick or too overwhelming, just for a definition line and just to make it easy to apply mascara without putting it anywhere, because I'm just not able to apply mascara without getting it onto the upper, like the lash line. I always have to pull the eye a little bit. I'm doing this with my finger. Maybe use a beauty blender, but this is still slightly wet and I don't want to ruin everything. I did there before, but just so you know, it's the best thing to use a sponge or anything. Okay, so that's the first eye done. It's a little bit thicker than I wanted to, just what I said. If you have like more hooded eyes, then you just going to want to opt for a very thin eyeliner and maybe go for a liquid one. Also, I'm not not allowed to do a flick or anything. It might look very nice with this eye look to do a flick, but I decided to go without one, or the decision was made by the makeup person in the whole project. So I'm going to stop here, but you can always add a nice like flick at the end. Okay, now for an even brighter look and a more like popping eye, I'm going to add a white eyeliner. Today I'm using the L'Oreal Le Col. I don't even know if you can see it. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Le Col in white, the super liner in my waterline on the lower lash line. Alright, I like this. It's not too much of a difference, but I always think like it just makes your eyes pop a lot more. Okay, and now last but not least for the eye look, I need mascara, and today I'm again using my favorite of them all, the Lash Sensational. Just today I want very big and very strong lashes, and so this mascara is perfect for that. Okay, so that's done. Lash Sensational on the top and the bottom lashes. I could always recommend to use a waterproof mascara on the lower lashes, but I don't have one at the moment. And this is actually the eyeshadow look done. I think it's also really elegant and very classic. So perfect for any occasion you're going to go to. It would be even more like eye-catching, maybe with a tiny flick or a bigger flick, but I actually do like it like this. So this is the eyeshadow look done. For a lipstick, we are told to wear a very neutral, like pinky nude or like a colder nude tone, but nothing too popping or too eye-catching. So that's actually perfect for this look today. If you want to wear it to work, this will be a perfect makeup to work. I think this makeup look I did today is perfect for everything you're ever going to be able to do. Okay, so for the lipstick I have two which I wore so far at the shows, and it's those two. The one is by Yves Rocher and it's called Grand Rouge 72 Rose Hallet. I talked about this often enough by now. It's a very nice rosy pinky nude, and this is basically my lips with a better color. And the other one is one of the Tanya Burr Cosmetics lipsticks, and this is the color Pink Cocoa, and this is like one of my all-time favorites at the moment. I would wear this with everything, so maybe those two together. You can see that they are basically the same, just that the bottom one, this one, which is the Yves Rocher one, is a little bit lighter and more pinky, and the Tanya Burr one is a little bit more on the brownish side. You can see it very nicely. So I don't know, I think I'm going to go for the Tanya Burr one today. It goes very nicely with the color in my crease, so it's always good. This is how it looks. The other option I shown you is just a little bit more on the pinky nude side, and this is just a really nice everyday nude lipstick. So this is the finished look for today, guys. I don't even know what my hair is doing. This low bond today. Looks nice in the mirror, but I think on camera it looks really strange. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, so guys, this is the look for today. I really love this. I actually did this very often lately for everything I did, basically, not only for the stage. It's very neutral, and even for stage makeup it's not a lot, but as you can see, this is described as a look basically which looks like nothing on the face, but it's actually really visible. Yes, that's it. I hope that you like it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss the future videos of this series, or maybe all the others I'm doing in the future. Like always, I think I say that anyways in every video, if you recreate this look, it would be so nice if you would share your pictures with me or link me in whatever you're doing on Instagram and Twitter. If you recreate this in a YouTube tutorial, I would be so happy to see what you do with it and how you change it and what variations are possible with this look. Of course, you can always go with any lip color with this look you ever can think of. It's just that I have to leave soon, and this is the look I have to wear tonight. I think that's now pretty much everything to say. Thank you so much for watching this video. It makes me so happy. Tell me everything you think about this look and the whole series in the comments down below. Also, if you have any ideas of which palettes I might use in the future, yes, just let me know, and I would try to even get the palettes, or maybe I already have them. So that's the video for today. Thank you so much for watching it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the future videos, and because that would make me so happy and I would love it. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.